Great, thanks for being here. All right, let's give it about 1 more minute and we'll officially get started. This is your last second, guys. Go invite your friends real quick, send out your link. And by the way, just so you know, and I'll probably say this a couple times, you'll notice below our webinar presentation there's 2 yellow buttons, and don't click them yet because you'll want to focus and concentrate here on the webinar here today. But those are the links for people that are going to want more information after the webinar. So stick with me. Don't get distracted by clicking on those links. So stick with me here on the presentation. Great. Alrighty, everybody, let's do this. I want to go ahead and give it a good 3, 2, 1 countdown here. Make sure everything's working. Perfect. Alrighty, everybody, 3, 2, 1. We'll get started. Hey, everybody, welcome to the webinar today. My name is Joel Peterson, and I am excited that you are here today. You know, you were either invited today by myself or one of my trusted business partners. And that really says a lot to me that you would take your time out to be here on this webinar today. And the person who invited you here really does care about you. So we're excited that you're here, and thank you for spending your time. I expect we'll probably be about an hour today. So shut down all your distractions, close down your cell phone, close down Facebook, shut off your phone, close the kids down if you can, and pay attention, because what I'm going to share with you today is an opportunity that can really change your life. You know, the title of our webinar here today is How to Get All the Time, Money, and Freedom That You Deserve with a Simple Online System. And again, my name is Joel Peterson. You're going to learn about me that I'm the kind of guy that tells it like it is. No fluff, no hype. I'm just, a guy, and I'll share a little bit of my story where I got started, 10 years ago, super broke, $50,000 in debt, found the internet. Within 9 months, was able to quit my job. And I've done that. It's almost, this fall it'll be 10 years, and my life has been different ever since. So what I'm going to show you today is a simple system that not only I can do, but you can do. Every single person here on this call can do this. And so, again, just a couple things to as we get started here with the webinar. A couple things. If you have any problems with your audio, if your internet connection gets slow or something, down in the bottom left-hand corner, you can turn off the video. And I may turn off the video at different parts during the webinar, just so you can concentrate on the slides. So there's a little icon down in the bottom left. You click it, my video will disappear, and that'll make your bandwidth a little better for those of you that are on a slower internet connection. During the webinar, if you have questions, feel free to type in here in the questions area. I won't be able to get to the questions during the webinar because a lot of the questions will be answered. But I'll be happy to stay on at the end of the webinar and answer any of your questions. Again, we have a lot of people that have just joined us here, so welcome. Now you'll notice below the webinar window here, there are 2 buttons. Number 1 button is to check out and get a free Simple Money System account. And the button underneath that is to get started with PureLeverage. Don't click on them right now. I just want you to know that they're there. And when we get done with the webinar, feel free to go in, click it, and get more information or get started. So again, excited that you're here today. You're on the right place at the right time, and let's get going. In the next few minutes, here's what I'm going to teach everyone. I'm going to share with you 4 specific things: how to get started making money on the internet. I'm going to give you a quick overview of our products that we promote. These products are so in demand that really millions of people around the world are practically begging for them. And I'm going to talk about why going 100% puts you in the best possible position for you to really maximize your income and goals. And it really is going to give you the time and freedom that you deserve. And I'm going to show you, this is the best part, how we make it brain dead simple for anyone to follow the system and have success, even if you failed at other things. And by the way, I want to know here, those of you connected, if you haven't already typed in already, who here has tried other things on the internet before and failed? Okay, who here has tried other things on the internet and failed? That's okay. I'm going to raise my hand on that because I've done many things and failed on the internet. Let me tell you something about the internet and about business in general. All the things that maybe you've tried in the past and maybe you haven't been successful at, guess what? It's not your fault, and you need to turn those situations into a learning experience. I've found that over the years of different things that I've done, if I take those things and turn them into a learning experience, then the next thing is I get better and better and better. And finally, you find the thing that works for you. Now, one thing that's cool about the Simple Money system is we've taken a lot of our experience and my failures that I've had over the years, and we've made it really simple. So you don't have to go through the learning curves that I went through. All right. So that's what's exciting about the system. And I understand, guys, that the top banner is hiding over number one. But basically, guys, I want that number one again. If you're wondering what it is, I'm going to show you a very simple, easy, duplicatable way to get started to make money on the internet. So great. All right. So hopefully those are one of the things that you would like to learn here today. I have a question for you. Do any of the following apply to you? Are you stuck in the rat race and looking for a way out? Are you looking for a way to make a part-time or full-time income with a home business? Maybe you don't have a lot of time to start an online business, or maybe you already make good money, but you don't have time to enjoy it. I know a lot of people like that. They make good money on the internet, but they don't have the time to enjoy it. Or maybe you're looking for a business that you can do primarily on the internet so that you can live that internet marketing lifestyle that you've heard about. Maybe you're skeptical about anything you see online that makes promises of easy riches, or programs that say you don't have to actually do any work. And guys, we know those things aren't true. Maybe you've tried other programs, but they just haven't worked out for you. Or maybe you're an experienced marketer already, and you're just looking for another long-term, another income stream. And if any of those apply to you, you're in the right place at the right time. Do any of those relate to you, guys? Go ahead and type it in the questions box. Did any of those things relate to you? Usually I find that several of those relate to a lot of people. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be here today. So let's talk about why we're here today. I'm going to teach you something called, show you a system called the Simple Money System. And people say, what is the Simple Money System? Well, it's exactly what it says right there. It's a simple way for making money on the internet. I'm going to show you how we do that. I want to give a disclaimer here, because we don't believe in get-rich-quick overnight programs, only hard work. So our program is built and intended to help build a long-lasting business. We do everything we can to help you with your success, but the rest is really going to be up to you. Your results may vary from other people's results. What's great about systems, if you follow a system and if you're dedicated, you can have success. But what I usually find that typical, you always hear the thing, typical results may vary. And that's true, because what happens? Typical people usually quit everything they ever do in life. Think about it, dieting, how many times you've bought gym memberships, you started school or whatever. Typical people usually sit around and watch TV all day. Typical people usually just take what's given to them and give up. Unfortunately, that's the truth in life. So if you want to have success in any kind of business, whether it's online, offline, you need to be above typical. So if you're above typical and you're willing to work, you're willing to try, you're willing to follow steps, follow a system, well, you're in the right place at the right time. So I want to show you guys that it's not just me making money with this system. I'm going to show you some results here, but in the first 15 days of, let's see, that was October 15th. Some of these are kind of outdated slides. A lot of these incomes are actually even greater now. Within the first 15 days, made close to almost $17,000 in the first 15 days. But guys, it's not just me. There's a lot of other people too. Okay, just don't take my word for it. Let me show you a few others. Here's Julie. In the first 15 days, in that month, she made $1,300. Here is David. He made $5,256.97 in his first 15 days of that month. Here's Jackie. In the first 15 days of that month, she made $12,691. Here is Eric over in the China team. He made $3,469 by that 15th day. Here's Amici. He made $243, and he just gotten started. There's Dimitri, made $121.95 in his first 4 days. Here's Lynn. At that time, in the first 15 days, she made $961.34. She said a nice side business. Here's Pedro. He had sent this into our Facebook group. He made $1,050.49, and just a few minutes later, he posted, "Nope, actually, guys, it's higher than that." He just made another sale, $1,178.68. Brett Carey said it's the first income he's ever earned online using the Simple Money system. Here's Marilyn Henderson. She was so excited. She did 4 blog posts on her Facebook page and got her first team member. Janet here. Congrats, Joel Peterson, and the entire SMS team. The system works better than anything I've ever seen. Here's Mark Hull. Hey guys, just wanted to share with you this week. I've been helping my father with a house move. Heather and I had 2 new signups in the last 2 days, complete on autopilot. Even better, one was upgraded to a VIP. The system rocks. So guys, like I said, I'm not a hypey, fluffy type of guy, but what I am is someone who's realistic, who's going to show you how to really make a great income online if you want it, but you've got to want it. And yes, we have a lot of recent proof. A lot of people are asking that. Here's for some reason my desktop sharing isn't working today, so I can't go in and show some of my desktop. A little bit later on at the end of the webinar, I'll try to take some screenshots and upload them for you guys. So that'll work. Okay, so here we go. What is this picture of? This picture, 10 years ago, last fall, 10 years ago, this coming fall, I walked out of this building with a box of stuff. And I didn't walk out of this building because I got fired. I walked out of this building because I quit. I quit my job forever. That'll be 10 years ago this fall. Now I want to rewind a little bit before this and take you back 9.5 years ago. Actually 10 years ago right now. 10 years ago, I was completely broke. I had a failed martial arts business, a karate business. I had a failed windshield repair business. I was $50,000 in debt. I'd actually already declared bankruptcy a couple years before that. I was $50,000 in debt. I was stuck in the rat race. I'd wake up every single morning at 5 o'clock in the morning to drive to a job through traffic. I sat in a cubicle. It was a nice company. I worked at 3M. I had a great boss, Fortunately, at this job, I had a great boss. Previously, before that, I've been laid off 3 times in 1 year. And that was, there's nothing worse than having to come home and tell your wife that you just got laid off. But imagine having to do that 3 times in 1 year. I finally, landed this job, but, I was really miserable in my life. I really knew that if I didn't do something different in my life, nothing was ever going to change. I'd still be stuck. You know what, guys? If I hadn't ever done anything different, I wouldn't be on this webinar here today. I'd be sitting in this little cubicle, probably at some other job. Think about how many times in 10 years you have changed careers. Has anyone changed careers more than, laid off or lost a job in the last 10 years? I needed something that was more stable. I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to get out of the rat race. So I found the internet. A good friend introduced some things to me. I checked out the internet. Long story short, within 9 months of getting started on the internet, I was able to triple my income that I was making at my job at 3M. I'll never forget that decision to quit that job after 9 months. I walked into the HR's office and I said, I'm done. I'm quitting. And they said, "You're quitting? Where are you going?" I said, "Well, no, I'm quitting. I'm doing my own thing now." And they looked at me like strange, like, "What? You're quitting? Why would you quit? This is a great job. People work here 40 years and they get retirements, and we have a cake party down in the room, and they get a watch." And to me, that's not what my dreams were. I wanted to have more time. I wanted to have more freedom in my life. So this is my life now. My life now is so much different because of the internet, because of time freedom, because of leverage. I love to travel. I've traveled all over the world. You can see some of the pictures of places that we've been. I love to fish. I love to do things. I love to do things when other people are, like, I don't look forward to the weekends because that's when everyone else is out golfing and doing stuff. I like to do stuff on the weekdays. I like to go fishing on the weekdays when nobody else is on the lake and I have it to myself. I love to travel. I love to help others. I love to inspire others, and I love to do what I'm doing here right now and share business opportunities with people to help you get to that next level, to help you get to your goals. Maybe your goal is to go, build schools in Africa. One of my best friends in the world, he builds schools in Africa because he had the time, the money, and the freedom to do that. But everyone needs to start somewhere, right? Everyone starts with a goal. This isn't just about me. This isn't about the other people that I just showed that are having success. This is about you having success. This is about you having success in your business and in your life. So I want you to know something. Myself, all these other people that I've shown you here today that are making income with the Simple Money System, they started out just like you, checking it out, wondering what it was, wondering if it's real, is there any money in it, and can I do it? Those are the three things I want to answer for you guys today. Is the opportunity real? But there we go. Is there any money in it? And can I do it? Those are the three questions. So what is the Simple Money System? Well, we are a global community of real everyday people who strive to create freedom for themselves and for others by following a simple yet powerful system for making money on the internet. That's it. So this kind of gives you an idea of what the community is. By the way, if you don't already have a Simple Money System account, the yellow button right below this video, don't click it now, but you can click on it at the end of this webinar and you can fill that form out and get yourself a Simple Money System account. If you already have a Simple Money System account, you don't need to click that button. But we are a free community to do exactly what I just mentioned. We help and strive to help each other to create income and freedom on the internet. And we do that by promoting a product called PureLeverage. PureLeverage is powered by a company called GVO. And we promote the products and education of PureLeverage. So let me kind of give you another definition. When people ask me what is PureLeverage, it's online, and I'm going to add one more word in here, online marketing software tools. Okay, online marketing software tools and education. That's what PureLeverage is. We're an online marketing software tools and education company. I'll show you some of these tools here in a second. So we created Simple Money System, and the primary thing we promote is the PureLeverage tool suite, and I'll talk about that, why we promote that here in just a minute. And by the way, you can do this from anywhere around the world. I'm not saying your name right, Randur Ray, you're from India, one of my favorite places in the world. I love that country. You can do this from anywhere in the world, no matter where you're at, and you can make a great income. So here are the products. There are certain tools out there on the internet that millions and millions and millions of people use, and millions more people need to use. One is blogging systems. Blogging is all the rage. Blogging is basically a website. We have a blogging system. We have autoresponders. That's an email reminder system. There's a good chance you got here on this webinar today because you got an email from one of our autoresponders. We have blogging systems. We have autoresponders. We have web conferencing. In fact, you're experiencing the web conferencing right now. We also have video email. And there's more products coming down the pipeline. But you know what's great? All these products you can get for $24.95, less than $25 for a blogging system, autoresponder, web conferencing, and video email. We're 1/5 the price of all the competitors out there. So the value of our tools is amazing. And what's even more amazing, that even though our price is 1/5 the price of everyone else, $24.95 for all of these tools, you can also make an income. It's a business opportunity behind this. Well, that's what I love about this, because how many business opportunities have you seen out there where the products cost more? They cost more because of the business opportunity. Okay, that's not it. Our products are actually priced less, and every single person can use these products. Now, listen, don't worry if you've never heard of these type of products. I get people that say that to me sometimes. They say, well, I don't know what a blog is, or I don't know what an autoresponder is, but it doesn't matter that you don't know what they are or you don't understand. You need to understand that millions of people use these, and guess what? They pay money every single month to use these. They just do. If you've ever put your email address into a website, you got an autoresponder. Somebody paid that autoresponder bill. I've been paying for an autoresponder bill for 10 years now. 10 years now. 10 years I've been paying for an autoresponder account. And now I pay for an autoresponder account and I get money back. I can actually make money referring these, these products to other people. So again, don't worry if you've never heard about these products. You can still make a lot of great income on these. Yeah, I kind of liken this to I've never worn pantyhose. Believe it or not, guys, I've never worn pantyhose. But I know that a lot of women buy pantyhose and millions of dollars in money is spent on pantyhose. Okay, so just because you don't use these products, by the way, I'm not going to start using pantyhose, but I could start selling pantyhose if I wanted to and make some income. Do you guys get the point that I'm getting at here? Just because you're not using them now or you've never heard of these products doesn't mean you can make a great income promoting those. And yeah, don't worry, I will not start wearing pantyhose. All right, so it's important to understand that software and technology has created more millionaires and billionaires in the world in the last 10 years compared to anything else. You guys understand that? The last 10 years more than anything else. So it's time for you to cash in on the software revolution right from the comfort of your own home. Listen, guys, these are products that you don't have to stock. You don't have to inventory. You don't have to put in your garage. It's all digital. It's online. I have some people, someone asked me the other day, they said, well, I like products that you can actually touch and feel, and I said, well, listen, do you use iTunes, digital music? Do you use Netflix? Are you downloading your videos? You're downloading your movies? You have an internet connection? I mean, the world is turning digital, and it's time for you to capitalize on this because the opportunity is still there, guys. So let's talk about the simple money system and how it ties into how we promote PureLeverage. Basically, the simple money system does the selling for you. One of the biggest questions or concerns a lot of people have is, man, I'm not good at sales. I'm not a good salesman. Well, guess what? You're in the right place because you do not have to be a salesman. The simple money system is what we call the ultimate money-making system. Through our system, and I'm going to show you how we do it in our system here. All we do is we attract people into our system. They take a look at the videos. They jump on a webinar. They get their questions answered. And for some of those people are going to decide to get started, get the tools. And some of those people are going to decide they want to do this as a business opportunity as well. And whether someone decides to be a customer, someone also decides to upgrade and do this as a business opportunity, you're going to get paid by PureLeverage. And the simple money system was built, it's the marketing system that we've chosen to use to market PureLeverage. And what's great is you can get a free simple money system account just by clicking on that link just below this video. Now, if you already have one, you don't need to click on that link. But if you don't, wait till the end of the webinar and you can go get a free simple money system account. So that's what the simple money system is. We're a marketing system for the PureLeverage tools and education. Our goal is to teach you how to market on the internet, but I want you to understand something. Learning internet marketing takes time. I'm not going to tell you guys you can learn it overnight because you can't. It takes time. But this is what's cool. While you're learning internet marketing, you can learn how to make immediate money with the simple money system. That's the beauty of our system, everyone. And here's a couple of the ways that you learn. You learn, let's see, let me go back. You learn by the VIP Freedom Club. That's one of the options here in Simple Money in PureLeverage. Be part of our VIP Freedom Club, where we have weekly mentoring that happens each and every single week. Your tools are upgraded. You have a lot more benefits than people that are not in the VIP Freedom Club. And there's an income opportunity as well. You also learn by the Online Marketing Masters Workshop. This is a workshop that was created that could sell for several $1,000s, but it's not several $1,000s. It's a lot less than that. But this, people say, I want to learn internet marketing. You learn internet marketing through these tools right here. Remember, we're a software and education company. We want you to learn how to become an internet marketer, even if you've never even heard that word. But listen, guys, it's not going to happen overnight. you can make money immediately getting started with this, but it's a progression. Over time, you're going to get better and better and better if you decide to plug in, if you decide to take the time and work this into your business. And what's great about the time, it does not take a lot of time. A lot of people ask me that all the time, how much time does it take? Well, if you can dedicate an hour to an hour and a half a day, you can be successful at this business. Be realistic. If you've only got 15, 20 minutes, it's probably not the business for you. But hour and a half to an hour and a half a day, if you got some more time, that's awesome. But really, an hour to even, a couple hours a day is great. One of the things I'm going to tell you guys, who here spends a lot of time on Facebook? Type it in, admit it, raise your hand. Spend a lot of time on Facebook? Okay, like a ton of people spend a lot of time on Facebook. If you spend a lot of time on Facebook, you're going to love this business. Because why don't you make some money while you're on Facebook? I'm going to talk about that here in just a minute, guys. And if you don't have a Facebook account, don't worry. We'll teach you about all that. So you can promote these programs and make a great income. And the biggest thing to understand is the system does the selling for you. You do not have to be a salesperson. Just follow our simple steps. Now, I'm going to talk about how to get all the time and money and freedom you deserve with a simple online system, and that's by going what we call 100%. And I'll explain what that means. Here's my disclaimer again. We don't believe in get-rich-quick programs, guys, only in hard work. So if you're willing to put in some hard work, put some time into it, stick with it, not quit, you can be successful in this business. So here's how you make the most money in this business. You do what's called Go 100%. This is how you position yourself for the income that you want to make. I'm going to show you guys a couple scenarios here of how this works, how the income works. There's really 3 income opportunities here, guys. You can, of course, you can be a customer. You can just use the tools. You can use the tools. You can just be a customer only. That's awesome. We have a lot of people that are just customers. In fact, 50% of everyone that's in PureLeverage is just a customer, which is awesome, actually. But for people that want an income opportunity, let's talk about the options. You can become a reseller only. You can become a reseller plus, be a VIP Freedom Club member. And you can be a reseller, a VIP Freedom Club member, and an online marketing master's workshop owner. Okay, so 3 income options. Let me go over these real quick and explain how this works and kind of show you guys some numbers to this. So basically, if you decide to become a reseller only, your business startup cost is $44.90. Okay, it's $25 to get the PureLeverage tools, $24.95, and to become a reseller, it's $19.95. Now, what does that get you to become? What does it mean to become a reseller? Well, now as a reseller, you are an independent representative of PureLeverage, and PureLeverage now then provides the tools for you to go market your business. You've got your websites, you've got your affiliate links. They do the support, which is awesome. If you've ever run an online business and you have to do your own support, it's a pain in the neck. They collect all the money, so you don't have to have a merchant account. Merchant accounts are a pain in the neck. They do all the hard work and the busy work that you really don't need to be doing in your business. And what's left of that $19.95, that's how they pay their electric bills, that's how they run their company. What's left of that $19.95, that's what PureLeverage makes. See, PureLeverage pays out 100% of all the products back to you, back to the affiliate base. Okay, so to be clear on that, when you go out there and someone buys a product tool suite for $24.95, if you are a PureLeverage reseller, guess how much you make? $24.95. You make 100% of that commission. So your business startup cost of PureLeverage is $44.90. That's how you can get started. That gives you the ability to earn $24.95 each sale, and then when people stay on their subscription, you get $12.48 each and every month from those subscribers. Now, think about it. A lot of people who use autoresponders, ask them how long they've been using their autoresponder. I've been paying for my autoresponder bill for 10 years now. 10 years. When people start using these tools, they stick with them. There's also what we call a 50% matching check bonus from your reseller network that you can earn. And I'm going to show you guys some examples of that here in just a minute. So business startup cost, reseller only, $44.90, get you started in your business. If you become a reseller and upgrade to VIP, your business startup cost is $141.90. By the way, guys, well, I'm going to share this on the next slide. $141.90. That gives you now the opportunity to earn $121.95 each sell and $60.98 each and every month. Okay, so your income potential is a lot greater when you're a reseller and a VIP. And you can also earn that 50% matching check from your reseller network. I'm going to show you some examples here in just a few moments. But let me show you the option that I highly recommend, guys. That's become a reseller, a VIP, and get the Online Marketing Masters Workshop. This gives you the ability to earn $519.55 each sale and an additional $60.98 each and every month. Now let me ask you this question. What kind of business can you start for $638.90 where you can go out there and make an incredible income, $519.55 on each one of your sales, plus generate a monthly residual income each and every month, and get paid from, and I know some of the slides are covered here, guys, but get paid each and every month from your reseller network, and I'll show you how that works. A lot of people ask me all the time, how should I get started? Yes, you can start for $44.90. Yes, you can become a reseller plus a VIP. Yes, you can go 100% and get started. But for $638.90, you can get started 100% into this business. Put yourself in the best position to make the most income. All right, that's what I did. That's what the people who are making the most money in this business have done, and they've gone 100%. Let me put it in another perspective for you. Think about this. When someone goes out to start, how much does it cost to start a franchise these days? What if you were go open up a McDonald's? What is it? $1 million, $2 million? Let's say if you're going to be a Subway, maybe it's $500,000. I don't know. You could start a business for $500,000. You can work yourself to death, and you might make some money in 2 years, 2 or 3 years. Okay. Or you can start a business for $638.90, where you have the ability to work a couple hours a day, make whatever income level that you want, what you set your goals at. Maybe your goal is to make $1,000 a month. Maybe your goal is to make a couple $1,000. Maybe your goal is just to make $200 a month. Maybe your goal is to make a lot more. But for $638.90, you can make a lot more money than the person who spent $500,000, who's in tons of debt, who's working like crazy all the time, employees, all the headaches. What kind of other business can you do where you can make this kind of income? I'm going to show you guys some of the numbers here, and I'll show you some other results. So, those are 3 ways to get involved in PureLeverage with the Simple Money system. I'm going to show you guys how to create a walk-away online business and lifestyle. Would anyone like to see that? Would anyone like to see what I call a walk-away business lifestyle? What walk-away means is something that you create and then you go on vacation and you don't have to worry about work and the money still keeps coming in. All right? That's what walk-away is. That's what you can have. That's what the person that owns the Subway, the McDonald's, most small businesses can never have. They can never walk away from those because they always have to be in the store running those businesses. That's what you can never earn at your job because you stop working, the income stops. That's it. Okay? There's a lot of things on the internet people can do and they can make great money, but they're not walk-away online businesses. I'm going to show you guys how to create a walk-away business. I showed you in the examples below that we have what's called a 50% matching check bonus. So I'm going to show you how that works. This is how you create the walk-away lifestyle. All right. Let me kind of walk through this here real quick. So these are, again, all hypothetical examples. Some people are going to do less than this. Some people are going to do more than this. And I've known people that in all ranges. So let's see if we can see all the slides here. Perfect. Okay, so looking down here at the bottom, guys. You're down here at the bottom. You get the tool suite for $24.95. Then you upgrade to reseller, upgrade to VIP, and you upgrade to the masters. That's called going 100%. So here's you guys. You see the picture of you, and there you are. and sporting the hoodie there, I guess. You decide to go 100%. You out there, you follow our system. We have something called the 40-Day Simple Money System Challenge, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. You follow our system, follow our steps, and let's say in your first month you have 5 people that decided to do what you did, and they get out there, they get the tool suite for $24.95. And some of those people decide they want to do this as a business as well. Let's just say 3 of those decide to go 100%. Well, in your very first month, you would earn $1,608.57, and you would have already generated a monthly income of $207.90. Remember, guys, some people do less than this, some people do more than this their first month. I'm just giving you a hypothetical example here. So that's the first month. Now you're saying, wow, there's something to this. Yeah, let's get rocking in this. Let's actually really, build this out. So let's say, 4 months later, you've just duplicated the same thing. You've just done the same thing. So by that time, you've gone out there. Again, you've gone 100%. And now let's say you have 20 people in your group, and 10 of those people have decided to go 100%. And then they've gone out there and they've started to, you're building what's called an affiliate network. They've gone out there and started to duplicate, to do the same thing that you're doing. Let's just say that 15 of those people decided to get the tool suite, and 5 of those people decided to upgrade to 100%. 4 months later, you will now have made a total of $5,784.10. And now you've generated yourself a monthly income of $949.45. Let me ask a question here. Who here, $1,000, and I'm the only one that can see your questions, guys, your answers. Who here, $1,000 would make a huge difference in your life right now? $1,000. Who here would that make a huge difference in your life? I know when I first got started on the internet, I had a goal. I wanted to make $50 a day, because I knew $50 a day would pay my house payment. So for a lot of people, that's a house payment. That's a couple car payments. That is, get you out of, you're starting to get out of that rat race. Okay, a lot of people relate to that. I found that a lot of people want to make about $1,000 to $2,000 extra a month. Most people are just satisfied with $200 to $300 a month. I like to set my visions a lot higher. I know that you could do even better than this if you put your mind to it. So let's just say you get really serious about this business, and let's project this out about 12 months. Well, basically, you would have created, by that time in 12 months, you would have had 100 people in your organization. 40 of those people win 100%, and you kind of see it. I'm only going out 3 levels here, guys. 300 people on the second level, 900 people. You would have generated an income of $41,740. That's about more money than most people make each year in their current jobs. And by the way, this is a part-time income. Remember, you're doing this business part-time. But what's great is now, at the end of that year, you've created an income of $15,000 a month. Let's see. My slides were kind of goofed up on that page. That's kind of like my final results here. But guys, you could do a lot less than this. You could do a lot more than this, and there are people that have done that. I'll just show you guys something. There's something to this as you build out what are called these affiliate networks. A month ago, my network was at 1,000 people. Guess what it is? 30 days later, 2,000 people. All right? It's grown 1,000 in 1 month. And it's not just me, okay? It is people in our group. It's affiliates, it's resellers just like you. They're growing and growing and growing. That's the power of leverage, everybody. So I don't know what your goals are. What are your financial goals? Whether you want to make a couple $100 a month, whether you want to make a couple $1,000 a month, whether you want to make more than that. Really, it's up to you guys. Now here's what I can't do this right now because my screen sharing isn't working. What I'll do is at the end of the webinar, I'm going to go in and take a few screenshots for you guys and show you in some of my accounts here. Just so you guys can kind of see. I had someone ask a question. You showed us some results of October. What about some current results? And that's fine. I'll do that in just a minute. But here's the big question that a lot of people ask themselves is, and admit it, who's asking this right now? Can this really happen for me? Yeah, I know it's happened for you, Joel. I know it's happening for Lynn. I know it's happening for Jackie. I know it's happening for all these people, but can it really happen for me? I just want you to sit back and think for a minute and realize that We're all just everyday regular people. We were in your shoes at one point. We were at the point where we were broke, or we didn't have this extra income. We had, I mean, I've been doing PureLeverage for a year now. It's exactly 1 year. Yeah, 1 year right now. And I started a year ago with zero. Okay, Lynn Huber started out with 0 people in our group. Jack Elmer started with 0 people. We just followed a system. We just followed the simple money system. We're going to follow exactly what we're teaching you here, and we build out this what we call walkaway income. See, what's great about this business, guys, is if I wanted to next month, I could just take next month off, and I could go on vacation, and that check is going to come each and every month. The income is going to come each and every month. So yes, on the internet, there's ways you can go sell on eBay. You can do all this kind of stuff, and there's a lot of shiny objects out there that teach you how to make money on the internet. But if you want to make real money on the internet, you need to focus on residual income, and the simple money system is what's going to get you there. So let me play one video. I think I've got one video loaded up here. Just sit back and listen to this video. This is one of our users here, one of our members. Just hear her experience here.
Hi, Lynn Huber. Hi, Lynn Huber from Salt Lake City, Utah. I made over $1,000 last month with the Simple Money system. One thing I really like about the Simple Money system is that it's a system that's helped me get my team members up and running and making money faster than anything else I have ever seen.
Well, thanks, Lynn. And in fact, I think Lynn's here in the room with us today. Yes, she is. And she's been a great example of someone who gets started with this and has been able to make some great income. Looks like a lot of people know Lynn here. You guys can hear me okay? All right, great. That's one video. We've got many more. By the way, when you get into the Simple Money System, we have a Facebook group. You can go in there and you can interact with the people that are already doing this, and people are making money with this. So let's do this, guys. Let's go ahead and move on. Our goal is to help you make money fast. We know that when anyone starts a business opportunity, what's their goal? They want to make money. Down the road, you're going to find out that money isn't everything, that life's more about money. But I get it. I've done this long enough. I know that when you get started, you want to make money fast. Does anyone want to make money fast? Let me show you how to make money fast in this business. It's pretty simple. Okay, we have something called the 40-day Simple Money System Challenge. This is how we teach you how to make money on the internet. You don't have to buy advertising. You don't have to know anything about internet marketing. You don't have to have a list. You're going to grow a list from this, an email list from this. You don't have to be smart. You don't have to be good looking. If you can simply copy and paste, follow simple instructions, and do some specific actions every single day, it'll take you about an hour a day to do these things. If you can do that, you can have success in this business. That's what it really boils down to. Lynn Huber, I keep using Lynn as an example. We love Lynn. She just started her 4th 40-day Simple Money System Challenge. Okay, and she is already making a great income in this business. This is our marketing system, the 40-day Simple Money System Challenge. And when you get your free Simple Money System account, you can go in there. You can see the challenge. You can see the step-by-step exactly what we do, how we grow this business. And what this does is this is what's called viral. This grows virally, and this grows through social media. That's one of the best ways to market this business right now. In fact, it is the way to market this business with the 40-day Simple Money System Challenge. When people say, I don't have experience on the internet, I don't know what I'm doing, I just tell them, go do the 40-day Simple Money System Challenge. That's how we build this business. And it's awesome. People that follow it make money. People that don't make money. Essentially, that's how it works. So if you're ready to make some income, get started with this. Get in the Simple Money System. Get a PureLeverage account. Do the 40-day challenge. Here's Julie Hansberry on day 2 of her 40-day challenge. It's rocking. She had 5 opt-ins so far, 1 sign-up already, and that sign-up emailed her that they were upgrading to VIP. Can't wait for tomorrow. Geraldine McDonald, woohoo, day 2 of the challenge results, 4 Facebook private messages, 1 SMS affiliate sign-up. Thank you, team leaders, for the 40-day challenge. It works. Guys, It's pretty simple how this business works. You don't have to invest a lot of money. I showed you kind of the options that you can get started. You can get started as low as $49, a little less than $45 to get started in this business. Or you can do what I did, what Lynn did, what others have done, and gone 100%, take this serious, and set your income goals where you want to go. So here's your next step, guys. Number one, create a free Simple Money System account. Now, if you already have a Simple Money System account, you don't need to do that. Okay? There's a button just below this video. You click on it. If you already have an account, you don't need to click on that one. Okay? If you already have a Simple Money System account, you don't need to. The next step would be to join PureLeverage. Now, that is inside your Simple Money System account, or you can just click the button below this webinar video right here to get your PureLeverage account. That'll open up a new window. That'll get you started in PureLeverage. And remember, it's only $25 to get started as a customer in PureLeverage. And the Simple Money System, you take those tools plug right into our marketing system, and you use those tools to help market your business with the 40-day challenge. Number three, after you join PureLeverage, go 100%. Go through the steps. There's 6 steps that you'll follow, and you follow those 6 steps, that'll get you 100%. And then number 4, get started. Launch your business. Get started with the 40-day Simple Money System challenge. That's it. That's how easy it is to get started in this business. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your SMS account, get a PureLeverage account, go 100% start the 40-day Simple Money System challenge. And then guess what? We just repeat it. We just teach other people how to do that over and over and over again. And that's what grows big businesses. Okay, so let's do this. I can't share my screen right now. I'm having some computer problems today. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in. How about I do this? I'm going to do some screenshots here, because I had some people asking me about current results. I'm more than happy to share that to you guys. So while you guys are taking care of those steps here, I'm going to go in and show you some results right here. Let me figure out the best way to do this. I think what I'm going to do, let me take a screen capture and then upload it. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a screen capture, and then I'm going to send you guys a link, and you can look at the screen capture. How does that sound? This is March 2014. Let me just do this. I'll do a screen capture here. This will be kind of fun. I've never done this before. Screen capture here, March 2014. Let me share this up to, I'm going to put this up to screencast so you guys can see this. When you click on this, it'll open up a new link in another window. It's thinking. All right. So here we go, guys. Screencast here. Let's see if I can put this link in there. Okay, that's so you can see that this is the current month. So again, we're just halfway through the month. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of my account here. Actually, let's go into the right account. Let me go in. Sorry, I'm just logging in here, guys. Give me 1 second. By the way, if you have some questions, this is time to start asking your questions. I'm going to get to questions here in just a moment. Here we go. Almost got it for you guys. Thanks for being patient. Let me show you guys some. I'm going to show you two results here. Screen's coming up here. Here we go. What I'm doing is I'm just in my back office right now. I'm just running some reports. So I'll just show you where I'm at March right now. All right. I'll do the best I can. These reports are actually pretty long, but I'm just going to show you guys kind of where we're at right here. Here's another one. It's coming, about ready to type it in here. There we go. So if you guys want to look at that, that just shows a screenshot. So we're 15 days into the month, and that my personal account is already at 79 plus 1, 662.08. So already at $7,358 just this month. So we're just halfway through the month, guys. But here's what one thing that's really, really exciting. I want to show you guys the power of leverage and how things grow. I think I mentioned to you, everyone, that a month ago, my personal team was at 1,000 customers and resellers. Now, in a month, it's now 2,000. Let's see if I can bring this this report back. It's more than that. So let me just do a quick screenshot here so you guys can see this. One more. Are these screenshots working for you guys? Are you able to see them okay? Let me just take a screenshot here. My last screenshot, guys. Send this up to the screen. I'm just doing these in real time here. One last one. You can see it's actually above 2,000 now. It's actually plus the trial. It goes 1639 plus 431, 2,070. Okay, so 2,070. So that's what happens. And listen, guys, you know, this isn't just about me making money. This is about changing lives. This is about helping other people create income streams. Of those 2,000 people in my group, here's the beauty of it. I know about maybe 1% of them, maybe 2% of them, and the rest I don't know. That's the power of leverage in building a network. See, what we've done is we've combined the power of internet marketing and the power of leveraged marketing. Yes, network marketing, if you're wondering what that is. Okay, we've combined the power of both, but we made a system where you don't have to go bug your friends. You don't have to, you know, do the things that, you know, maybe you think you've had to do in other companies. We teach what's called attraction marketing. That's what the 40-Day Simple Money System Challenge is about. We teach you how to build a list. We teach you how to get people to ask you about your business. And it's awesome. 40-Day Challenge is awesome. The income opportunity is awesome. Let's do this. I want to go ahead and bust into some questions. I know you guys have some questions. And so I'd like to some questions for guests first. So I'll try to filter through the questions of anyone that's a guest here. Again, guys, go ahead and take advantage and get going. In fact, let me just take a look here. Yep. Congratulations. We've had 4 new people, at least my personal team, get started just from this webinar here today. All right, let's get going. All right, let me ask some questions for some guests first, and then I'll get to some questions for those people that are already in PureLeverage. How do you invite people to check this out? That's what some people are asking. How do you get people to take a look at this? The 40-Day Simple Money System Challenge. Step number 4. Very simple. Anyone can do it. It doesn't cost money to do it. It just takes a little of your time every single day, and it's the most easiest way to do this business. The one way that is what's called duplicatable. That's not actually really a word, but what that means is anyone can do the 40-Day Simple Money System Challenge. Okay. People are asking about how do I invite people here to this webinar. Get your Simple Money System account. Get on the Facebook group. We constantly post messages in there of how to do things. You'll learn. There'll be a link, just like you were invited here today. You can invite people to webinars like this and videos like this. Someone's asking, how do I get the first 5 to sign up? Pretty simple. You do the 40-Day Simple Money System Challenge, and you let the system do the hard work for you. That's it. Your ability to do the 40-Day Simple Money System Challenge will determine your success in this business. The more people you get to check out the Simple Money System, the videos and everything does the selling for you. The webinars do the selling for you. Okay, so how do you get your first 5? You do the 40-Day Simple Money System Challenge. And then you do it again. And then you do it again. And then you do it again. And just let the videos do the selling for you. That's it. How do you drive traffic? Rena's asking, how do you drive traffic? The 40-Day Simple Money System Challenge. That's it. 40-Day Simple Money System Challenge. That's how we drive traffic. And it's viral traffic in nature. Yes, the question Lo is asking is, if I start at the $44, if I start just as a reseller, can I use the 40-Day Simple Money System Challenge? Yes, you can do the 40-Day Simple Money System Challenge. Go through the videos. As you go through the steps, go through 1 step through 6 and explains everything, and you'll get some more clarification on your question there. Angela's asking, what is unpaid versus potential commissions? Basically, unpaid means commissions that you've earned, commissions that you've earned that haven't paid for you. Potential is brand new orders that have come in. And so there's, refund. there's a 30-day refund policy on all of our products, and so if somebody, that's what a potential commission means. So after the end of 30 days, those move over to the unpaid commissions. And by the way, how do you get paid? That's a question that a lot of people ask. We get paid every single week, and it becomes direct. There's two ways to get paid: direct deposit into your bank account, or you can get a prepaid debit card through, it's called Payoneer, and they will put the money onto your debit card. So if you're in a country, you're wondering, how do I get paid? You have to have a bank account, or you get the prepaid debit card and they put money on the card for you. That's it. It's pretty slick. They pay like clockwork every single week. Chuck says he wants to start the 40-day challenge. Great. Chuck, get started. I'm going to tell you guys, every once in a while someone will say, I don't have the money to get started. And hey, listen, I understand. I've been in a situation where I was $50,000 in debt. I was broke. But usually guys, and I'm trying to be sensitive here, usually when someone says I don't have the money to get started, that's usually not the case. Usually I've found that when someone wants something bad enough, they usually will find the way to come up with the money. I've just found that in almost every case that I've been in. Now, if you're at the point where it's like paying rent or starting your business, pay your rent. Okay. If you're at the point of putting food in your table and starting a business, and you have to choose between the two, put food on the table. All right. But then save a little bit and get started in a business. But usually I find that that's usually not the case for most people. Usually it's just because this is not a priority for them. So that's my suggestion to you. Get started. Get started at what level that you can. If you want to take it serious, get started. Go 100%. Take the bull by the horns and go crazy with this, guys. Some people ask me, another question just came in, is this saturated yet? And I kind of smile when people ask me that question. PureLeverage, the company behind PureLeverage is 12 years old, GVO. PureLeverage started a year ago. Very successful launch, very successful. 70,000 people came in the first couple months alone. PureLeverage gave out a Ferrari. They had awesome contests. We made some great income. 70,000 people sounds like a lot, right? Not a chance. The world is a big place. We're not even a thought of a drop in a bucket yet. The opportunity is so huge right here. The income potential is huge if you decide to take and grab it. Yes, if you do the 40-day challenge, if you start out at $45, you can do the 40-day challenge. Yep, you can. Oli says, if I have a reseller and do 100%, is the VIP cost included, or do I have to pay the entry level separate? So basically it's this. When you get started, it's $24.95 to start up your leverage account. It's $19.95 to become a reseller. And the VIP program is $97. So those are all three separate charges there. Hey guys, I'm just going to be honest with people. If anyone is in a question of whether this works or not, I just always say to people, put it to the test. Get started. Do the 40-day Simple Money System Challenge. Okay? Every person that I've seen that does the 40-day Simple Money System Challenge, and they actually really do it, and they follow it, and they put the time, has success in this business. So that's just the bottom line. Great questions, guys. So a lot of those questions that you're asking too are also answered in step 1 through 6. So if you don't have a Simple Money System account, get one. Log into the team site, and you'll understand that. Watch all the videos. Many of the questions that some of you are asking are definitely answered in there. These are great questions. And yes, they are monthly subscription prices. That's a good question. Perfect. Okay, let me scroll up here because I know there's some more questions that were asked up here. Kim says, I've been in GVO with Joel. With Joel was still in Canada. So Kim, you've been in for a while now. Awesome. One thing I will say, a lot of people wonder about the main company behind PureLeverage. Joel Tarian, his name is Joel Tarian, is the owner of PureLeverage, and he is one of the most kindest people caring people that I've ever met. When you look at him, he looks like this big body, he's this, big, burly, muscular guy, but he's got a heart of gold. And he really cares about people. Financially, they're stable. They pay every single week. And the opportunity is great. There's a lot of other opportunities out there, guys. There's other opportunities that you can make money with. Why did I choose, after being 10 years in internet marketing, seeing hundreds and hundreds of opportunities, why did I decide to get involved with PureLeverage a year ago and run with this? Because I know the potential. I see the potential, and I know that these marketing tools, millions and millions of people have these marketing tools, and they use them every single month. And what I found is that these tools are sticky. Once someone starts using these tools in their business, they don't get rid of them. They continue to use them over and over and again. And I don't have to stock the products. I don't have to ship the products. I don't have to do the technical support. Technical support is a pain in the neck, guys. I'm so glad I don't have to do technical support. I don't have to collect the money. All I do is do the 40-day Simple Money System Challenge, tell people about Simple Money System. It does the selling for me, and then we just do it over and over again, and I just collect the checks. I just get my check every single week, as well as my team members. That's it, guys. You can be successful at this. And the question is, do I know Dagan Smith? Yes, I do know Dagan Smith. He's a good friend of mine. Bob is asking, can you make money at just $24.95 a month? $24.95 gets you the tools, okay? If I put $25, it's a little less than 20. It just gets you the tools. That's how you can be a customer. If you would like to make money with this, you do need to upgrade to be a reseller. That's $19.95. So $25 plus $19.95, that gets you started in business. Guys, what other businesses can you start for less than $50 where you have the chance to make 100% commissions? Okay? Very few businesses out there that you can do that. Okay? Very few businesses. For less than 50 bucks, you can get started in a business and make great income online. Great, good questions. Laura says, what is the GVO products? GVO is the parent company. They originally started out as a hosting company, so web hosting and video conferencing like you're seeing right now. And then they launched PureLeverage last year, and it's been by far the most successful thing that they've ever done. It's growing like crazy. Guys, John says, stress the importance of residual income. All right? John, you are exactly right. What does residual income mean to you guys? I'm going to teach you guys something about internet marketing that a lot of people don't know. I'm friends with a lot of the, if you're into the BizOp internet marketing space and you're on a lot of people's email lists, I'm friends with a lot of those guys. They're some of the greatest guys in the world. I know a lot of internet marketers out there, and I've seen what's happened in the industry, and I've seen what's happened to me. Most internet marketers live from launch to launch to product launch to product launch. And if they stop doing product launches or they have one that goes bad, guess what? Their income goes down or goes away. When people relied on Google, what's called search engine marketing, they're relied on buying traffic from AdWords. That's what I used to do. When they're involved in these like internet marketing, like shortcuts, I guess I'd say it, those things go away, and so you'll see a lot of people go from launch to launch to launch to launch to launch. It's a great way to do business, but I do also know a lot of guys that sit behind their computer 18 hours a day. Yeah, they make great money, but they don't get to go live the lifestyle. Residual income is there's two things to residual income. Number one, it's money that comes to you each and every month. I can go on vacation for a whole month. I could go on vacation for 3 months, and I'm still going to be receiving income each and every month from all my customers, all my team as it goes up there, and all of the network of affiliates that we've built. But there's a difference between residual income and leveraged residual income. So leveraged residual income is this. I go out there and I work 10 hours, okay? And I've also built a team of affiliates. And let's say I have 1,000 affiliates in my group, and they're each working 10 hours. Well, I'm benefiting myself. I'm only working 10 hours, but I'm benefiting from 1,000 other people who are also working that 10 hours. But let's just say it's 10 other people working 10 hours. I'm getting the benefit from that work and leveraging the time and leveraging my time in my income. That's the beauty of this. That's why I jumped into this. I love leveraged residual income, and I hope you guys get that point. All right. Can I make more than $100 a month? That's one of the questions that was just asked. Hey, that's up to you. The potential is there. I kind of showed you some of the numbers, what you need to do. Do the 40-day challenge. You know, I've seen people go all the way from making zero to making several $1,000s a month in their first couple weeks. Now, the people that make zero are the ones that don't do anything. People that make zero are the ones that try it for a couple days and then quit. Okay, so if you're a quitter, it's probably not the thing for you guys. But I've seen, you know, I showed you guys the number. Go 100%. Go get a couple other people to go 100%, and boom, you made a couple $1,000s right off the bat. You get started at the at the low end price. Get a couple people. You guys can just kind of work the numbers. Go through the system, go through the steps, and you'll see that there's inside the Simple Money system. There's another video called Go 100%, where I talk more specifically about the compensation plan. You guys can go in there and check that out as well. I want to know here, those of you that are on here, who decided to get started today? Who got started today? Who got started with their business? Awesome. We've got several people that decided to get started today. Awesome. Who here is going 100%? Excellent. We've got, I see at least 3, 4, 5 people that are going 100%. Congratulations, guys. Listen, you are in the right place at the right time. This is no hype, no fluff. Every Monday night we do a call. We do called the Simple Money System team call, where myself and other of our team members, we get on there and we help and we train and we coach you specifically with the Simple Money System and the 40-day Simple Money System Challenge. It's a call we do every single Monday night. The company also has a product training call every Tuesday night. Every Wednesday night, there's also VIP training calls. Thursday night, there's also the company does product opportunity calls. Plus, we do opportunity webinars and calls throughout the week as well. So there's a lot of opportunity to plug in. The system does the selling for you. Great question, everybody. Kim's 3/4 of the way. Awesome. Let's get you 100%. Yolanda's getting started. Chuck's going to get started. Excellent. Okay, guys, let me scroll up. I got a few more minutes here. We've gone past an hour, so I want to respect everyone's time. Brett Peters asked, Joel, what's a realistic income after 6 months of hard work and following the plan? Brett, first of all, I can't answer that question for you because I don't know you. I don't know what you think hard work is. All I can say is to give examples. The example that I gave earlier. But let's just say you had a goal of putting 10 people in your group each and every month. And let's just say that only 3 of those people really did anything. Well, go ahead and work the numbers. Work the numbers at if people just went at the less than $50 option, or if people win 100%. What is your goal? Can you make? What is your goal? Let me ask you, Brent, what would you like to make? Okay, after 6 months. Because we have people in this, making anywhere from $25 a month to making $15,000, $12,000 a month in this business. I can't tell you what's realistic for you. You just need to go out there and do it. That's always the magic question. People always want to know in the future. They want to say, well, if I do this, how much money can I make? All I can show you is the plan and what's there and give you the system to do it. You got to go out there and do it. A lot of people, $1,000 per month residual would be awesome. Is that possible in 6 months? Heck yes, it's possible in 6 months. Okay. A lot of people ask about how we drive traffic. The 40-day Simple Money System Challenge. Go through the 40-day Simple Money System Challenge training, and that's how we do it. If I were to work 3 hours a day, how much can I make? Okay, it's up to you. If you had 3 hours work a day, do the 40-day. At the end of the day, your goal is to get as many people to watch the Simple Money System as possible. Okay, the more people you get to see it, the more money you're going to make. That's it. So what you do with that 3 hours a day, if you follow our challenge and you're continually exposing people to this business, you're going to make more money. That's it. Good question for Simple Income Builder. If you go 100%, that's $638.90. The monthly cost in this is PureLeverage Tool Suite is $24.95. That's a monthly cost. $19.95, that's a reseller fee. That's a monthly cost. $97 is a VIP. That's a monthly cost. But the Online Marketing Masters is a one-time cost. Okay, $497. That's a one-time cost. Great question. Armin, can I access the video conference room from a mobile device? Right now, you need to be on a computer, Mac or PC. And they are working on upgrading and doing things in the future for mobile devices. You can't hold me that to any timetables or anything, but it's definitely, I know, on the radar. Brett wants to leave the tech industry. John says, what do you get for $4.95? You're wondering what you get with the Online Marketing Masters Workshop. You know what, Brett? Go make sure you get a Simple Money System account, go through the 6 steps, and it's fully explained in there what you get in Online Marketing Masters. It's an awesome training course that teaches you internet marketing. People say, like, I want to learn internet marketing. Go get that course that teaches you internet marketing. You'll learn how to attract a large audience. You'll learn how to drive traffic using some different methods. You'll learn that inside the Online Marketing Masters. What's great about this, though, is you can get started with the 40-Day Simple Money System Challenge, and you don't need to know all the fine detail. This is like a learning process, guys. Remember, you're not going to learn it all overnight. You get going, and you learn. You spend a little time in your education every single day, and over time, you learn. Just like a doctor can't be a doctor in one day, even 1 year. You got to take time. But what's cool is doctors don't make money until after, what, 8 years, maybe 12 years. You can make money from day one in this, and you can make more money. I'll just tell you right now, you can make more money than a doctor. I've got friends. I originally was going to be a doctor, and I have friends who are doctors now. And, hey, I love doctors. Doctors have saved my life. We need doctors. But some of my friends who are doctors, they do a great service to the community. Well, I've got a couple friends, they work all the time. And yes, they make some great income, but they don't own their life. They work all the time. And so for me, it's a balance of that. It's being able to go help people, make a great income, and go enjoy life and go travel. Hopefully that makes sense. Janice is asking, if you cannot be to the trainings, are they recorded? Yes, so our Monday night conference call is recorded. You can listen to that on MP3. VIP calls are recorded as well. You can listen to those on your own schedule. So Freak2677 is asking, can I make $5,000 after 6 months? You totally could. Okay, you could make more. You could make less. I don't know you, but the income potential is there. Your ability to get people to watch the system is how it's going to work. And doing the 40-day Simple Money System Challenge is going to get you there. Simple Income Builders, what parts of PureLeverage training do we focus on? Listen closely. When you first get started in this business, all you need to do is go through the steps in the Simple Money System, the 6 steps, and then go start the 40-day Simple Money System Challenge. That's what you should be doing your first 2 to 3 months. That's it. That's it. Don't do anything else. Don't go in and try to learn all the products. Don't go in and try to be the techie geek. Don't do any of that stuff. You'll learn that stuff over time. Just go in, do the 40-day Simple Money System Challenge. That's how you make money. Okay? That's what you should focus on. Great questions. Alrighty, guys. We've been here for about an hour and 15 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this up now. I just want to thank everyone for being here today. Everyone that was on here, congratulations. We have a lot of team members that are already here. We have a lot of guests, and I really want to appreciate you, tell you thank you for being here. You know, I know sometimes when you're sitting here and you're looking at, you get a lot of opportunities put in front of you. Some of them are hypey, some of them are, you know, maybe seem too good to be true. But the truth is, there's a lot of money to be made on the internet. There's a lot of freedom to be found on the internet. If you stop chasing shiny objects, latch onto something, take it serious, and go for it, you can accomplish it. You can accomplish anything in your life. You really can. When I was $50,000 in credit card debt, I really was depressed. I didn't know where to go, but I knew that if I didn't do something, if I didn't kick myself in the pants and get started with something and stay dedicated to it, I just knew that I'd be stuck in that rat race. So do you need to make some sacrifices? Yeah, you're probably gonna need to make some sacrifices if you want to like make serious income. I'll tell you, my first year of doing the internet stuff, I made a goal. I didn't watch TV for a whole year. I said, I'm not going to watch TV. Instead of watching TV, I am going to work on my business, and that's exactly what I did. So do you need to make sacrifices? Yeah, but you can work this. This is a part-time business where you can eventually get to a full-time income. People ask me all the time, should I quit my job and go do this full-time? Heck no. Okay, this is something you start part-time, and eventually it can become your full-time business. I know that everybody can do this. If you failed at other things in the past, guess what? That's okay. We all have failures. If you use those failures as stepping stones, you'll get better and you'll get better and you'll get better. We've designed this system for you to have success. The only people that don't succeed are the ones that don't follow the system the way we teach it. Pretty bold saying that. The people that are not successful are the ones that don't follow the system and don't follow the 40-day Simple Money System Challenge. Yes, there's other ways to build these kind of businesses, but the best way, the most profitable way, the most what we call duplicatable is our 40-day Simple Money System Challenge, the simplest way. So guys, I know you can do this business. You may be sitting here kind of wondering if it's something you should give it a try. Here's what I'd say to you. If you're thinking of trying, I would change that attitude and say, I'm not going to try it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the bull by the horns. I'm going to plug in. I'm going to be serious about this. That's what I would do if I was sitting in your shoes. That's what I would do. If you need proof of this, guys, I would just say go through the system. Get in our Facebook group. Get in there and don't give it a try. Give it a do. Does that make sense? So, guys, here's your steps. Step number 1. Create your free Simple Money System account if you haven't done that already. If you have, you can skip number 1. Number 2, get started with PureLeverage. The link is just below this webinar video. If you haven't signed up for a PureLeverage account, click it right now and get started. It's $24.95. Step 3, go through the steps in Simple Money System. Go through the steps in PureLeverage and go 100%. And step number 4, get started with the 40-day Simple Money System Challenge. That's it. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you inside our members area. We have a Facebook group. It's very active. Once you get inside the Simple Money System, you'll get into the Facebook group. I'm looking forward to meeting you, working with you. We do a lot of fun things. We do a lot of fun events. And this is a business that's growing. People are making money, and they're having success. So, guys, this is Joel Peterson. I want to thank you all for being here on the webinar today. And as always, I always like to close all my calls out like this, okay? As always, have massive success in your business and your life. Take massive success in your business and your life. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.